Alright guys, so the holidays are upon us. So what does that mean? That means that we don't want to screw up our progress, but we also want to have fun and enjoy ourselves and enjoy our time with our family, friends, and loved ones. So how do we do that, right? And if you're on my program, I'm gonna go more in depth and I'm gonna teach you how to do it step by step. But one thing I recommend is to do really well up until the time that you are going to have some fun and indulge, right? So that means that if Christmas is on a Wednesday and you got family coming in Tuesday night for Christmas Eve dinner, and you have pretty much 2 days until then to kind of clean up your act before you go into a period of, hey, I know I'm not going to be eating good. It's not realistic for me to say to myself I'm going to be eating good, and I want to give myself some freedom to enjoy myself. So then Monday and Tuesday, what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to fast. I'm going to do a water fast on Monday and Tuesday so that when Wednesday comes and I got my family in town and we're going to Christmas Eve dinner, then I can indulge, right? Because I've already made up my mind about I'm gonna indulge, I'm gonna have some fun, I'm not gonna restrict myself. Why do that, right? When a couple days of eating whatever I want is not gonna break my progress, and a couple days of eating perfectly are not gonna make my progress. Remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint. So yeah, if you let those 2 days turn into 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, then 4 weeks, then 5 weeks, then you're totally messing up your progress, right? But we do want to remain consistent. And so what I personally do, because I know myself and I do better on fasting. I would much rather fast and totally enjoy my time and my food. I love food, right? And I can eat a lot. So for me personally, my best strategy is to just fast. I fast Monday, I fast Tuesday, I fast Sunday. I fast all 3 days so that way I can go kind of crazy, right? And then you may be thinking, isn't that just binging? Aren't you just binging and restricting? Kind of. But at the same time, when I come back to my meal plan on Thursday or Friday, when I come back to it, then I hop right back on track. And I don't beat myself up. If I gain a pound, if I gain 2 pounds over this week, I don't beat myself up. I just say, hey, next week I'm going to go hard. After that, next week I'm going to go hard. I'm going to follow everything to the T, right? And then New Year's comes up. And we want to enjoy some time with New Year's, okay? Now, New Year's is not a particular holiday that I go crazy with food. But if I want to, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to fast. I'm not gonna try and stick to my macros and cut my calories and all this stuff. I'm not gonna obsess about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fast the day before a holiday and the day after a holiday. And this just keeps things really simple for me. Now, if you have a problem with fasting, you don't like it, you don't want to do it, that's totally fine. Okay? What I would recommend for you in that case, if you want a more balanced approach, like let's say you have eating disorder problems, and you know that fasting for you around binging and purging and fasting, it's just not going to be healthy for you personally, then what I would recommend is you limit yourself to one plate. So when you have that dinner with your family and there's green beans, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, whatever you guys eat as a family, right? You guys have all the food. You make yourself one plate, okay? Now that plate is going to include your food, your regular meal. It's going to include your dessert, everything on it. You have to assume that everything in that meal is probably cooked with oil and high fat and high carb and starchy. So it's high calorie foods. So make yourself one plate and be done with it, right? If you're going to have a salad before, that's fine. You can have a salad, you can have raw veggies, whatever, before the meal. But if you're going to have the main meal and a dessert, I recommend that you just have one large plate and then be done. Just be done. Okay? And then the same thing for Christmas Eve, New Year's. Just have one plate and be done. All right, now that's a more balanced approach. You can also track, you can use MyFitnessPal, you can do a lot of different things. If I've given you calories to work with, then you can use those calories, and don't worry about macros. Don't worry about staying in ketosis, right? Because those are just not going to happen when we're eating with family and friends. We're not going to be able to stay in ketosis. It's okay to come out of ketosis. We're going to do it on Saturday anyways. So what I would recommend is that you either fast the day before and the day after. This is if you really want to stay on track with your progress. If you're not worried as much about it and you want a more balanced approach because you're worried about more disordered eating stuff, then I would recommend that you just fill up one plate and just be done with it. So those are how to survive the holidays, guys. And people who are like, if you do want to stay on track and you want to still eat your ketogenic meals and you want to stay on track, you don't care what people think, you can be strict on yourself, you're stronger than I am. But if you want to do that and your family and friends are kind of poking at you and saying, what's one bite gonna hurt? Oh, just try a little bit, it's not gonna hurt, live a little. These are depleters. I call these people depleters. When they see that you are doing something positive and something that's amazing with your life and you're making these huge changes, they wish that they could make them too. So they're going to try and bring you down to their level. These people are called depleters. And we all have them in our family and friends. Unfortunately, it's just the way that they feel about themselves that they're projecting out. So don't let these people influence you in any way. And enjoy the holidays, guys. I hope this video helps. And I'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will answer them. All right, guys. Happy holidays.